Good evening. Let's talk about the American economy, the global heavyweight that's finally losing its grip. The world is moving away from the US dollar, searching for alternatives. Can you blame them? It's like being forced to use Chuck E. Cheese tokens for global trade. And now, with a potential Trump presidency looming, the uncertainty is off the charts. Inflation under Biden was already rough, but economists warn a second Trump term could send prices skyrocketing. Tonight, we're cutting through the noise. No opinions, just 15 hard facts that reveal the alarming state of our economy. These aren't hypotheticals, they're warning signs flashing right in front of us. And trust me, you'll want to hear fact number 15. Let's check the economy's vital signs. The Conference Board's leading economic index is plummeting. It's not a gentle decline, it's a nosedive, signaling real trouble ahead. Consumers are pessimistic, manufacturing is weak, and first-time unemployment claims are rising. When people stop spending and businesses stop hiring, the economy grinds to a halt. This isn't just a blip, it's a chorus of warning bells. Businesses delay expansion, families put off big purchases, and layoffs begin. The LEI is screaming the recession cycle has already started, the storm isn't coming, it's here. The American dream is slipping away. Home sales just hit a 9-month low. Sky-high prices and mortgage rates have locked out millions. When people can't buy homes, they don't buy furniture, hire movers, or call contractors. Jobs vanish. The median home price remains stubbornly high and mortgage rates are at 2-decade peaks. Sellers won't give up their low rates, buyers can't afford new ones, the market is frozen. Renters pay more with no equity, trapped in a cycle. The entire housing ecosystem is stalling, hurting families and workers alike. It's a standoff with no winners. The dream of home ownership is becoming a nightmare. Brace yourself. Health insurance rates are about to spike in 2026, the biggest jump since 2018. Both private and employer plans are getting hit with higher premiums and less coverage. Deductibles, co-pays, and out-of-pocket maximums are all rising. You'll pay more for less, turning health insurance into financial ruin insurance. People will be forced to choose between medical care and basic needs. The system is broken, and these hikes are just the latest symptom. The safety net is unraveling. Remember when eggs were a luxury? Now it's beef. Since January, beef prices have jumped 9%. Your summer barbecue just got pricier. Drought, high costs, and a shrinking cattle herd are driving prices up. Families are trading steak for beans, fundamentally changing how we eat. This isn't a blip. Experts say high prices are here to stay. The affordability of basic food is shifting, and paychecks can't keep up. Inflation is hitting the dinner table hard. Here's a sign of the times. Americans are using buy now, pay later loans for groceries. Financing milk and bread isn't normal, it's a red flag. The share of people using these loans for food has jumped to 25%, even higher for Gen Z. These short-term loans are debt traps with late fees and credit risks. It's a desperate move for those out of savings and maxed-on credit. When apples require a payment plan, the economy is in crisis. This quiet emergency is unfolding in checkout lines everywhere. Debt is now baked into our daily bread. Inflation just made its biggest jump in 5 months, reversing any progress. The Federal Reserve can't cut rates, so borrowing stays expensive. Credit cards, car loans, and mortgages all cost more. The Fed is stuck. Cut rates and risk more inflation, or keep rates high and risk a slowdown. Households and businesses face more pain and uncertainty. The cost of living won't improve overnight. The turbulence is only getting worse. The retirement dream is fading. 23% of Americans are delaying retirement because they can't afford to stop working. The average 55-year-old has just $50,000 saved, not enough for decades of expenses. Healthcare costs can wipe out savings overnight. Older workers stay in the workforce, blocking opportunities for younger generations. More elderly people are living in poverty, straining social safety nets. The golden years are looking rusty. Retirement is becoming a luxury, not a guarantee. It's a quiet tragedy for millions. 70% of Americans report anxiety and depression tied to financial stress. Credit card debt has soared to $1.18 trillion with interest rates over 21%. People use cards to cover basics, but the debt trap is relentless. Minimum payments mean decades of debt and hopelessness. The link between financial stress and mental health is undeniable. It's a silent epidemic, eroding security and relationships. We're facing a psychological recession alongside the financial one. The burden grows every day. Food insecurity has nearly doubled since 2021. Millions are struggling to eat. Soaring food prices and cuts to SNAP benefits have pushed families over the edge. Parents skip meals, seniors choose between food and medicine. Food banks are overwhelmed, demand is unprecedented. This isn't just an economic failure, it's a moral one. The richest country in history is letting its people go hungry. Our priorities are dangerously out of balance. The hunger crisis is a national disgrace. Watch the trucks and packages. Transportation and freight layoffs are a warning sign. Major companies are cutting thousands of jobs as demand weakens. When the people who move goods lose work, the economy is stalling. These layoffs ripple through communities, confirming a slowdown is here. It's not just numbers, it's families losing income and security. The list of affected industries is growing. The economic storm is claiming victims now. The slowdown is no longer a forecast, it's reality. The middle class is being squeezed even as official numbers look fine. Paychecks buy less and average work hours are falling. Businesses cut hours, shrinking take-home pay. Inflation erodes every dollar while costs keep rising. It's a stealth pay cut, working harder just to fall behind. The foundation is cracking beneath the surface. The middle class, once the economy's bedrock, is being ground down. The American dream is slipping away. The new budget bill is a gut punch for the middle class. It cuts health insurance subsidies and food assistance, raising costs for families. SNAP cuts mean longer food bank lines while energy costs rise as clean energy investments are slashed. This isn't accidental. It's a choice to burden the many for the benefit of the few. The bill increases financial strain at the worst possible time. It's austerity for the masses, protection for the wealthy. Mass deportation isn't just cruel, it's economic sabotage. Millions of workers and consumers would vanish overnight, crippling entire industries. Labor shortages would drive prices up and shutter businesses. The cost to taxpayers would be astronomical, with no real benefit. It's a recipe for chaos, not a serious policy. The economic wound would take decades to heal. Proposed cuts to Medicaid and education are devastating. Millions would lose health coverage. Schools would suffer larger classes and fewer resources. These cuts worsen inequality and weaken the nation's future. Paired with tax cuts for the wealthy, the deficit balloons, raising interest rates for everyone. Services are slashed while personal debt gets more expensive. It's the worst of both worlds. Here's the doozy. AI is about to transform the economy, and not for the better. Experts warn of massive unemployment as AI replaces jobs, even in white-collar fields. Young people with student debt face a future where their jobs are automated away. Millions could become permanently unemployable. How does an economy work when consumers have no income? This isn't just another recession, it's a fundamental upheaval. The AI tsunami is about to hit, and we're unprepared. 15 facts, one clear message. The American economy is in crisis. From inflation to AI, the warning signs are everywhere. Ignoring reality won't help. Staying informed is your best defense. The old rules no longer apply, and the middle class is eroding fast. Make smart, informed choices with your money, your career, and your vote. The challenges are immense, but awareness is the first step. The facts are on the table. The question is, what will you do next?